You guys are goofballs. Okay, let's start playing. I just want to play the game. I've been waiting for this game for months. New quest, the Gilded Veil. Okay. Caravan Master Odema. The Caravan Master finishes addressing the group, his bushy red mustache and sagging jowls quivering as if for emphasis.
Everybody stays close to the wagons, got it? Stay out of the woods, and beasts take you if you were planning a stroll through those ruins up there.
He nods toward the looming black mass on the hillside.
Whole area's crawling with hut-dwelling types who'd be happy to stick an axe in you for trespassing. So mind that you don't track mud on their sacred blazing rocks. Tonight, everybody stays put, and in the morning we'll get the path cleared. Gilded Veil's less than a day out. Understood?
At last, the Caravan Master turns to you, frowning as he looks you over.
Touch of the rumbling rot, could be. There's a stinging beetle round here, carries it. You'll be fine once it passes your innards. Unless you don't drink
Thanks,
water, of course. In which case you'll be dead in a day. There's a berry grows in these parts, small and pink, called a springberry, about the size of a fingernail. Give you cramps if you eat it, but the frontiersmen make a tea from it. Calms the insides. Should get you through the night. You might check around, see if you can find some. Meanwhile, I'll see if we can scare you up some water.
Okay.
I know you want to hunt before it gets much darker, but see about refilling our water first. Got a sick one here.
Okay, so let's see. Odema looks over his shoulder at his assistant, a lanky, intense man named Sparfell, who carries an old sun-bleached bow. He nods in your direction. Sparfell nods and slides the worn bow over his shoulder. Where do I go to find these berries? What are in those ruins? Is it dangerous here, or just leave? What are those huge rocks coming up out of the ground? Yeah, sure.
They don't got Adra where you come from? Well, it just grows up out of the ground like this. Goes deep like tree roots. Some of it all the way to the heart of the world, you believe the stories.
Hey, brutal losers, how you doing?
It's more like a shell than a proper rock. Easier to work if you're a mason. Got all kinds of strange properties. Seems to have some kind of life of its own. Dies if it gets dug up. Loses its luster. Folks think it probably grew at one point or another, but not these days. The soul butchers in Defiance Bay use it for different things. I've heard tell it can hold a man's soul, but I don't care to see it.
Okay, so
Got enough to worry about without seeing something like that.
So these big rocks are called Adra, apparently. Where do I find the berries?
Grow on a bush that's common round here, kind of funny looking. You'll know it when you see it. Doubt you'd have to go far off the road to find one.
What are in the ruins?
Nothing you won't see on half the hills of Air Glonfoth. Money to be made selling their knickknacks in Defiance Bay, if you don't mind getting stuck with Glonfoth and arrows now and again. They didn't build them, but I'll be the effigy if they don't watch them like a mother bear.
Okay.
Of course, all the ones around here have been ransacked 10 times over. Got nothing left worth half a pawn, so I hear.
Who did build the ruins?
Got different names for them. Settlers called them Ingwithans. Nobody that liked them enough to stop them becoming ruins, tell you that much.
Okay, I'll get the berries
Hold
then.
on. Take someone with you. I know you're not some helpless tenderfoot, not like most of this lot. But you drop dead, I don't want to be looking for the body. Got a schedule to keep.
He scans over the travelers, resting his eyes at length on a sturdy, armor-clad woman who has spent the journey's night sleeping on uneven ground without blanket or pillow.
Kalisha. Kalisha!
The woman looks up on her own time. She needs to find some springberries. Watch that she doesn't drop dead. Okay.
No promises.
Thanks, Kaliska.
What kind of guide says something like that?
Kind you can afford.
Don't listen to her. You're in good hands. And I pay too well, if anything. Off with you. Hayden should have supplies. See that you're equipped before you head out. We're in harsh country. Get your berries and hurry back. And if you get so much as a tickle of wind, you drop everything and you run. Something in the air tonight. If it's a Beawick, we'll shelter in the ruins. Hut dwellers be damned.
Okay. Oh, hang on. Did I?
Eh?
Did I screw this up, guys? Oh no. Okay, my character just Hang on.
You heard the man. Let's get going before you keel over.
Okay. Yeah, so these are my abilities then down here on the left. Looks like I've got weapon sets. So right now I'm rocking the Great Sword, which is a slow attack. And I can crush people with it.
Yeah.
Okay. Ooh, nice. I can explore here. Okay, so... Hang on, guys. I'm going to have to do this real quick. Where is it? Controls? Menu? Dang it! I don't know if I can... There's an option to, like, lock your camera inside your, That's all graphic stuff. Okay, there we go. I guess I'm gonna have to lock the camera out next time. Okay, so... Oops.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah, so this is my character. Okay, there's this dude. Caravaner. Okay, I think, Oh, hey, here's Hayden.
Anyone need supply?
You see a man wearing a simple but mostly neat clothes. He's transfixed, however, by the ragged tear in the seam of his tunics. And his tunic.
Brought a whole wagon full of goods to sell, but not enough shirts for the road.
He scratches one cheek with his knuckles. It's covered with uneven stubble, but he hasn't quite gotten used to shaving on the road.
Say, is there anything you need? I've got some basic traveling supplies for sale if you'd like to take a look.
Yeah, let's see what you've got, guy. Okay, so, apparently I start with, like, a little pig. I also start with a... I could get some fancier armor, maybe. No, the armor's all too expensive. I could buy another great sword. 2 great swords! It's probably not a good idea. Let's just go at, actually, Callista. I'm not going to worry about that for now.
Got it.
Okay. Here we go. Woot woot. Don't mind us.
I'll have your water soon enough. Stream's not going anywhere.
Okay.
Let's check by those outcroppings.
Oh my god! Combat started, guys. Here we go. We gotta
What you need?
go attack. And I'm gonna go ahead and... I'm gonna use my Flames of Devotion on this guy. Okay, that was pretty cool. Nice. Kaliska killed young wolf.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so one thing you'll notice is, like, down here we've got the 2 characters, and characters have 2 different like qualities. They have, in terms of their health, they have endurance and they have health. So the way it works is every battle you take endurance loss and a little bit of health damage. Health is like long-term wounds, and endurance is like basically being tired and maybe like little scrapes and bruises. And so after every main battle, you heal your endurance, but not your other stuff. So anyway, we'll loot the wolf on the way. Don't worry. Odema says you've had some interesting travels. Okay. Let's see. I'm gonna say interesting might not be the word. I sailed with cold-blooded conquerors. Yeah. How did you happen to come here? No amount of plundering has been able to quench my bloodlust. I wonder if anything will. Some things aren't just put in the stars, and there's no changing that. Makes you wonder if the gods like putting us in situations that can't be resolved just to see what we'll do. Callista breathes in her surroundings. Been a long time since I've been this way, but I always did like it. Lord Raedric's offer makes a girl think. I'll give him that. You here to settle like the rest of the lot? I'm just passing through. That's usually the case with the big city just a ways further up the road. Where are you headed? I'm gonna say I'll probably go continue to the city, see where it takes me. Closest one is Defiance Bay, the capital, a few days out. It's got its places and its not so nice places, same as any city. But the Duke is a good man, or so I hear it. Anyway, we're wasting time here. Odema will give me an earful. Let's be on our way. Okay, why is she here? My sister moved out here some time back. She sent me a letter. She seemed worried, but that's how she always is. This time, though, she asked me to come out, and that's got me a little worried. I haven't seen her in ages. Been doing work in Ixmitil. But I'd do anything for her. She's a much better woman than me. So I'm here, and we'll see. Okay. Let's get back to camp. You know, I wouldn't hold my breath that Sparfell's getting the water anytime soon. He does what he feels like, and when he feels like it. We should check up on him first. Slap him around a little. Stream's just down that way. Come on. Let's get you your water. Okay, sounds good. Okay, so yeah, let's go ahead and... yeah, the loot is sparkling here, so we need to get the loot. What do we got here? Ooh, wolf hide. Okay, sure. Yeah, I think this deer is dead. I don't think we can...
Sure.
We can do anything there. This is kind of pretty. Let's see here. This game looks gorgeous, by the way, guys. I don't know if the stream makes it look nice, but it's super cool. It's very nice. Why'd you even turn off my light? Ooh. Actually, I'm going to have to close my window in just a minute, guys. I'm getting a lot of reflection on the side of the screen. Let's see. So what's his face was supposed to be over here by the stream gather. Oh, deer. Can we kill the deer? Nope. Uh-oh. Travelers, maybe, or looters, or bandits. Bad sign any way you figure it. Okay. Well, you know, it's just, the corpse is cold to the touch and a ripe smell wafts into putrid waves. Hang on. A dark crusted bloodstain besmirches its simple clothing.
No problem.
Okay. Pick up some lockpicks and ooh, padded armor, guys. Let's go see. So let's see here. Or leather armor. So we picked up some slightly heavier armor. Let's put it on. Ooh, that looks awesome. I like that. Now we're talking. Yeah, so our armor is slightly heavier than it used to be. But that's okay, because this character is going to be sort of tanky in that sense. Yeah, we ended up getting the loot on the wolf, Nevin. So.
What a surprise. Sparfell went hunting. At least he left the water skins.
You crouch at the riverbank and dip your water skin into the cool water while Kaliska waits nearby, keeping watch. As you rise, you notice her look turns sharply toward the tree line. Okay. Out of the trees emerges Sparfell, one of the guides, barely discernible in the dim moonlight. He no longer carries his bow, and there's a strange there's a strangeness to his gait, a spastic wobble in his ordinary deft stride as he moves toward you with labored breath.
Sparfell, are you all right?
Kaliska frowns. Sparfell Toad catches on a rock, and he collapses forward in a heap, the feathered shaft of an arrow planted between his shoulders like an enemy flag. No! God, why? Oh, yeah, it's like a ring or something. I'm not sure, Nevin. We'll figure it out in just a second. Okay, so combat just started. Okay, we're going to go ahead and... How do we want to do this? So there are two of them. This is the hunter, and this is a... They're both hunters, okay.
Eh?
I'm going to go ahead and go Flames of Devotion on this guy, because I just want to light him on fire. And then... Oh, hey, what do you have? Oh, knockdown. Let's try a knockdown on this guy. Let's just see if it works. What's this? Talk to Callista. Yeah, that's probably not a good idea right now. That is super sweet, by the way. Okay, so we've got that guy in point-blank range, and this guy is... He's barely injured, but let's just keep attacking him. So I'll be playing as a heavy hitter who will sit there and tank while beating the crap out of things. Yeah, so my character has a lot of damage, and like a fair amount of health and defenses, and so I'm going to be relying on my paladin defenses to keep me alive while I hit things with my big sword. Also, the big weapons have a chance to interrupt enemies while they're doing stuff, so that's awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and use my flames on this other guy here. I probably won't even get there in time. Oh no, I missed. There we go.
Come on, we have to get back to
Sure.
camp.
Okay, we'll get back to camp in just a second. First, we gotta loot. Okay, so, Alec, this is, Guan's Pledge. I'm not sure what this is. So it says, grants Guan's Pledge. This item grants the ability to shield the wearer from a myriad of perils that plague the world of Eora. An aspect of the god Eothas, Guan represents the harvest of old age, symbolized here by the many interlocked sickles that form the ring. As Guan helps protect the dignity of old age, so do his followers pledge to prevent young lives from being harvested before their time. Okay. I guess that's a good idea to wear then. And then we also have this piglet thing. I don't know what this is though. Tiny Titanic pig has an otherworldly appearance that seems to be at odds with its endearing behavior. It follows you dutifully and requires nothing in return save its companionship. Which does that mean I'm gonna have a little pig following me now? A little spectral pig. Okay. That's kind of weird. Okay, so let's go ahead and picked up some hide armor too. Apparently this guy I can't do anything for, so. Yeah, and so you'll notice that, like, my character, it says I have 45 endurance and 208 health. And so as you take damage,
No problem.
as you take damage, your health takes a little bit of damage, but mostly your endurance takes damage. So, anyway. Yeah, we need to go back to Heodan here. Uh-oh, another battle. Okay,
Yeah.
so I'm going to go ahead and, ooh, hey. Restores a moderate amount of endurance to the wearer each time. Okay, so we got this new ability because we put on the ring. Okay, that's fine. A tiny pig of doom. It is the Herald of Doom. That's correct. So we're gonna go ahead and. Oh no. We're gonna. Oh wow, we hit this guy a lot. And so now he's on fire too. That was good. And now we're gonna go ahead and do. Let's go ahead and attack this guy from behind with our flames. What was that? Yeah, so because Callista's a fighter, she actually slowly regenerates endurance over the course of a battle. So that's pretty sweet. Oh wow, we got all kinds of stuff. 10 more coins, some shields. Let's pick up these hatchets, I guess. I don't know. And the armor. We might be able to sell it later.
No problem.
Here we go.
Eh?
Oh no! There's that dude. Glanfathan leader, all around you lie the massacred remains of the other travelers, peppered with arrows and knife hilts, splayed and bug-eyed and filthy on the blood-damp earth. Callista puts the back of her hand over her mouth as if to ward away the horror like a poisonous vapor. A handful of dark figures stand above the fallen, treading on limbs and backs and heads, jerking their axes from bodies as if from split logs as they prepare to add you to the sprawling pile beneath them. One of them, towering and severe, with a thick beard tasseled with knots, holds a wet blade to the neck of the man you recognize as Heodan, the last of your caravan left standing. Lay down your arms, trespasser. Do not forfeit this man's life for a fight you will lose. Okay, so now I have several different options on how to get rid of this, to disarm this, shall we say, hostage situation. Let's see. Why have you done this? The ruins have not been sullied by our hands, men of Air Glanfath. We have not trespassed. We really mean to pass through. Murderers, you will pay for each life. You will try to kill all of us either way. Why make it easy? I don't know what they did, but I don't have anything to do with it. Let's see. I think murderers, you will pay for. I'm going to say you will try to kill us either way. Why make it easy? The man gives you a slight sideways nod of his head, perhaps acknowledging the astuteness of your response. Many things may happen. The only one you can be sure of is that you hold your weapons. I will drain his blood upon the ground. So I say again, lay down your arms. Let's see. Okay, we are innocent in this. Will you not listen to reason? No. Only a fool attacks a weak enemy while a stronger one yet lives. Rush at the man before he can react. That sounds like fun. Put down your weapons or stay armed. If I put down my weapons, we're all dead. Judging by the string of animal teeth around your neck, I'm guessing you're a worshipper of Galawain. If Galawain told you to stop protecting the runes, would you? We're gonna rush at this guy. Screw this guy. Your surprising speed catches the man off guard. He hurls Heoden out of the way in hopes of buying himself time to defend himself from your charge. Okay, so now we have this other guy, Heoden. He's part of our party too. Let's go ahead. What can he do? He can do blind. So let's do a blind on the leader real quick, and then I'm just going to charge and probably try to kill the hunter first, and we'll have Kaliska try to engage this other guy. Okay. So I'm engaged here. Let's just use our fire sword, because fire swords are awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we want to go fire on this guy. Maybe not. We'll go fire on the leader. Oops. That flaming sword is pretty sweet, I'll be honest. Okay, we weren't able to blind him, I don't think. Let's try to knock him down. Actually, hang on. I don't know that they have taunts in this game, actually, Alec, or Nevin character. The artist formerly known as Alec.
How can I help?
Oh, hang on. I think this only restores it to me. Yeah, it's to the wearer. I don't want that. I just want my sword. Can I not use this now? Oh, whatever. Let's see. There we go. Nice. We killed the leader. Aha! Blood and gore. Good job, team. Your enemy lies supine on the ground, unable to rise. His companions now silent among the others dead. His breath comes in wheezing, fitful gasps. He looks not at you, but at the sky above you. Forgive us. A barely audible beneath his choked sighs, a whisper of wind stirs the air. At this point, the man's eyes roll back as he closes them. Good, good, the gods are just. A queer smile crosses his face. I am ready. The wind begins to swell, whipping around the camp, electric and volatile, upending pots and rattling tents like an angry spirit. You can feel it begin to seep beneath your skin like a jetty beginning to succumb to the surge of a great wave. Where it pierces you, it feels as though it is rending you apart from within. Seated against a wagon wheel, amidst the howling maelstrom, slashed across the chest and bowel, Odema's body stirs, and with great effort he raises his sagging head. His eyes barely open. He looks directly at you.
Get inside! Run!
Okay, let's run, I guess. Oh no! It's a lightning storm! Straining against the gale that threatens to pull you off your feet with every step, you set your hands on the worn folds of weathered rock and set about pulling yourself up the precipice. With a last spurt of energy before your arms give out, you swing yourself up onto the ledge. Okay? Heoden trails behind, slowed by the injury and delayed by early hesitation. As he nears the face of the rocks, one of the fallen attackers, who had been feigning death, lunges for Heoden and topples him onto the rocky ground. Let's see here. Restrained, Heoden lashes out against his fatigued assailant but struggles to break his hold. They are close to you, despite the wind. From their position, if you were to throw your weapon at the attacker, it would be a good chance at hitting your mark. Do I want to throw my weapon or allow him to break free on his own? Can I throw one of my weapons that isn't my giant greatsword that costs me a ton of money? Because that would be cool. I'm going to allow him to break free on his own. Wresting free from the attacker's grip, Heodin lands a blow that sends the assailant reeling, and he makes a mad dash for the ledge upon which you stand. Suddenly, as he reaches the rock face, his body jerks back and is rigid, as though it were a bow being strung. His shrieks of pains grow panicked, abandoned of all restraint, like someone tethered to the stake and set aflame. A slender wisp of spectral light emerges from his back, rising out of him like smoke before separating itself and disappearing into the ether. All at once, the screams stop, and Heodin is dead. Okay. There's a deep resonance to the wind now. You feel it in the rocks beneath your feet and inside the cavity of your chest, as if it would shake the marrow from your bones. Each new gust menaces the old stones before you, loosening connections, unsettling balances. As you dart beneath the old archway, an entire portal begins to fall beneath its own weight. Okay. If a character's endurance is reduced to 0, the character is knocked out, but will get back up with full endurance if their side wins the battle. Health is reduced, or health damage is something or other.
That was... We should be dead.
Okay.
We can't stay here. There could be another collapse. We're not getting out that way anyway. Let's get further inside.
Got it.
Sounds good to me. So yeah, this is like that living rock. Never throw your weapon in real life. What if it's a weapon that's designed to be thrown, like some kind of throwing dagger or something? I don't know.
We have to be careful in here. Place has been open to the wilds for a couple thousand years. Might be a lot of vermin taking shelter here. 4-legged if we're lucky. 2 if not.
Let's get going. A trembling, sickly creature emerges from the dark, clutching a spear. Knobbly elbows and thin ribs show through its scaly flesh, but you recognize it as a Zarip. It watches you cautiously, breathing in ragged sighs. I'll tear you to pieces, lizard! The Zarip's eyes narrow as it hisses at you. It lunges, raising its spear. Okay. If it's meant to be thrown, then duh, throw it. But if it's like a sword, then no, yeah. It's generally a bad idea. Yeah, so we're going to do a lot of really horrible things this campaign, guys. I'm just putting that out there because there we go. We killed the Zarip. And it had a spear on it. Okay, and also some agate. Let's take those, yeah. I'll have Callista pick up those other things. Callista. Hey. Zoom out just a bit. Okay. Uh-oh, there's a body. Oh my gosh. Oh, more armor. A torch, that could come in handy. A tattered journal. The small folio is torn in several places and there's blood soaked into several of the sheets. The latter entry is still legible, however. I can't believe my luck. A few rounds of dice and I got my hands on a genuine Ethwigan Engwithan artifact. Fellow who said it was a pretty nothing as far as he's concerned. He's not willing to go digging in some ruins, but if he's right... right about this gem leading to a hidden treasure, then it's worth sneaking past a few painted elves. I'll head to Kylent Liss in the morning, then it's just a matter of finding the relief he was talking about. Okay. So we'll probably want that relief gem too, and then we'll pick up the leather armor, I guess.
No problem.
There we go.
Wait. Do you hear that?
Hear what? You know what? I'm going to be kind of a hilarious I'm gonna give Callista the leather armor, and I'm gonna give myself the heavier scale armor because I'm that kind of guy.
Yeah.
If it's your only weapon, don't throw it. Yeah, I think that makes good sense. Okay, what is this guy? A Scolder Whelp. That sounds like a thing. And we're going to go ahead and light him on fire, and let's see if we can knock him down. I don't know if we can or not. Whoa! Yeah, we can. Nice.
Eh? Got it.
Good old spectral pig of doom.
That looks weak. Could be a shortcut.
A crack runs along this wall. Wall from floor to ceiling. A light gust of air passes through it. Let's push the wall, I guess. Despite the damage, the stone looks heavy and solid. I'm gonna push it on myself. You push the wall with all your might, and finally the crack begins to spread. Finally, you feel the ancient masonry give way. The wall crashes down, revealing a circular room ahead. Okay.
Eh? Got it.
Yeah, so just, I want to reiterate, guys, that we're going to be doing a lot of really horrible things in this campaign, I believe. So, don't we have the ability to, like, stealth? Yeah, scouting. That's right.
Yeah.
What you need?
Let's like this. There we go. Might as well do it again. Whoa, hello. Okay. Nice, we got it again. Yeah, so it says down here, like, as we kill, it says bestiary progress, Scolder, 25%. And so I think what happens is as you kill the same monsters, you learn about them.
Sure.
And so that's kind of cool.
What you need?
And you'll notice that because we started a new encounter, we get our abilities back. Oh, I just got rolled. Stunning Scream. Okay.
Yeah.
Shazura.
Got him.
Oh, wow.
Sure.
I think we just turned that thing into paste. And we picked up a Scolder ear. Okay. The other one didn't have anything.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Fresh air in here. I think we found an exit. Sounds like the storm path, too.
Oh no, spiders! That doesn't sound good. I do not like spiders. Hey, Zeok! This is Pillars of Eternity. It's a new party-based RPG game that just came out today. I'm really excited to play it. Can you knock down a spider? Oh, I guess you can knock it over. It's near death. Little spiderling.
Yeah.
And let's go ahead and use our flaming sword. There we go. Man, I'm doing some crazy damage with this thing.
Yeah.
I like it a lot. Oops. Yoink. I need to go lock that, actually. I mean, we could explore some more, I guess. What's this? A scouting?
Quickly and quietly.
Oh. My guess is these things explode if I touch them. Yeah, it's brand new. So we have inventory, character, journal. This is the time. Formation. I think side by side is probably fine. Okay, another spider. That's fine. Oh, a big spider. What the? That's not cool.
What you need?
What do you guys think? Should we kill the little spider first or get the big one? I think... I've been enjoying it so far. I've only been... most of the time I've spent streaming today so far was honestly in the... I'm gonna go this guy, actually. Most of the time I've spent so far has been in the character creation part, but it's been fun. I like it a lot. Okay, there we go. We got the little spider done. So I want to take a hit on this guy, and let's see if we can, there we go. Let's do a fiery blow on this guy, and then let's try and knock down the big spider. Okay, the big spider did not care. Calissa grazes slash damage, but yeah, so we couldn't knock it down. Let's go ahead and use our medics. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, see, that's really having the big weapon is really handy against high armor enemies, it looks like.
Got it.
Oh, let's go here. What do we pick up? Ah, a spider leg. You know what? I always wanted one
Sure.
of those. Okay. We have a rapier and a bloodstone. A dark stone, often deep green. The presence of pockets of iron or red jasper resembling blood spatter give the stone its name as well as its value. Okay.
Got it.
It's over this way.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, a hat! Always wanted a hat, guys. Yeah. Now we're talking. Okay, so it looks like there are other things that we could go explore in this zone. I think there's a way, I think there's another way to get past this this trap thing here, but I'm not going to worry about that, to be quite honest. We're just going to go outward. TF2 hat simulator.
Yeah.
You think I should go back, Ak? There's a blue thing on the wall. Hang on. Where I got the hat? Okay, I missed it. Let me check real quick.
Got it.
Oh, yep, you're right. A couple more gems. Thank you.
Sure.
Thank you, Nevin. There we go. Always need more loot, right? I don't know. I've been having a lot of fun with this game so far. I'm gonna go ahead and close my window though, because it's hard for me to see the screen because there's just so much glare. So just 1 second, guys. The darkest dungeon. Oh yeah, packs laden with loot are often low on supplies. Okay, here we go. Let's go, guys. I really did like a lot of these old games, though, like Baldur's Gate and stuff. Older robed man. Four figures stand silhouetted before an otherworldly apparatus, an ancient structure of chiseled adra and metallic veins, inscrutable and ominous and looming like a silent observer. Standing motionless in their midst is what appears to be a human body, colorless as stone or ash. The figures gaze upon what might be contemplation. From your vantage point, you are well obscured from their view. I think the game is like $45, Ziok, and you can get it on either Good Old Games or Steam. So, the face of one of the figures is distantly visible, framed by long tendrils of oily gray hair, tinged dark at the ends with a thick beard that seems to obscure all trace of emotion. His faded robes are embroidered with runic language unlike anything you've ever seen, and his head is crowned with a strange black headdress and two protrusions jutting out, one on either side like wings of some profane and malevolent creature.
Oathbinder, bear witness, and see this man has kept his word true to his last breath, full to his blood's last drop. Guide his soul, queen that was, and regard it among your favored. Let his life by the key be his confession. Let his death by the key be his absolution. May he walk the world ever free of the crushing weight of the book.
Wait, what?
Your brother has done his part, and you have seen the power of his contribution. I will accept no further hesitation from the rest of you. In the sight of the queen that was, will you fulfill the oath? Will you take your place beside your brother in the endless esteem of her memory that is without flaw? Step forth and be assured of the great worth of your life's course.
Uh-oh. My guess is this guy is some kind of antagonist. He seems to be a little bit odd. Yeah, Badger, I think... Yeah, I'm not quite sure what's going on. I think they're sacrificing their souls for this ancient machine, but I'm not sure. For an instant, the apparatus goes quiet and the air is still. Then, all at once, it erupts with a concussive surge. Light floods your vision, and you are knocked to the ground. Your head snaps back as you land, and pain wells into the back of your skull, washing your last thoughts away into the unconscious black void. Yeah, I do want to play this War of Mine at some point, Badger. I'm probably going to wait until the Steam summer sale, and I can hopefully get it for a little bit cheaper. So, also I have a list of 30 games that I need to play already, so it's definitely on there. You open your eyes to a different place, another time. You stand in a circular room, grand and domed, its walls lined with Adra and trimmed with copper. Its style is ancient, but the chamber is unweathered. At the far end, a great pillar of Adra pierces the floor from below like a ragged spike, its simmering texture giving the illusion of boundless depth. Encircling the pillar is an apparatus much like the one you have just seen, but immense and multifaceted and intertwined, the work perhaps of a prodigious but fevered mind. Your thoughts are yours and not yours, and they seem to exist before you think them, and they are all questions, pressing questions, troubling questions, questions that must be answered, or... At the base of the pillar now, you see a man with a thick gray beard and a ceremonial robe, his oily hair tucked beneath a black cowl and a strange ornamental headdress. You know this man. You were walking towards him at the pace that is hurried while trying not to appear so. You have something you want to ask him, one question above all, and that question that spins madly in your mind. Yeah, so it looks like these guys somehow sacrifice their souls and they become stone. Maybe? I'm not quite sure yet. You awaken to find your malaise has broken, only to be replaced by something far more concerning. Faint whispers are audible at the edge of your hearing, like ringing in your ears that does not subside. Movement flits through your periphery, but when you turn to look, you can see no sign of whatever it was. You find your grays regularly darting this way and that, an involuntary paranoid tick. If this is a sickness, it may be dangerous to go without treatment for long. The figures at the machine stand frozen in place, flesh and blood replaced by cinders and ash. The man who led them is nowhere to be seen. Okay. You find Kaliska lying prostrate a short distance away, blood pooled beneath her head. No breath escapes her lips. You are alone and far from help. Gilded Veil may be your best hope of receiving treatment before things get worse. Okay. Let's see here. So I'm a little bit wounded now. What is this? Oh, hey, I can level up now. Okay, so I can do lore. I can let's see. So I have what? How many? I have 6 skill points. So my options are stealth, athletics, lore, mechanics, survival. Okay, I don't really want mechanics, because I don't think that's necessary for this character. Lore is, I guess, useful. Often occult. Okay, lore represents a character's accumulated miscellaneous knowledge and trivia, often of occult or esoteric topics. Outside of conversations and scripted interactions, lore is used to activate scrolls. Higher level lore allows the character to use higher level scrolls. Okay. I think we probably want stealth. And we probably want athletics, I think, and lore. Survival. I guess I'm not as concerned with that. I'm going to go with another point of stealth, and then we'll do 1 of survival. So I think I'm going to I'm going to ignore mechanics on this character. So, here we go. Okay, I get to pick a talent. Interesting. Utility. Okay, so this is okay, so I can get Intense Flame. Augments the power of the paladin's flames of devotion ability, increasing its damage. So I get 25% damage as burn. Deep Faith. The intensity of the paladin's faith deepens, granting them increased defensive bonuses to faith and conviction. So that's kind of nice. That gives me quite. That's actually a really big defensive bonus too. The Black Path. When a paladin defeats an opponent, nearby enemies are frightened. So what does frightened do? Resolve and dexterity are reduced by 10 and accuracy is reduced by 10. Okay, that's not bad. Remember the Rock and Field. The Paladin's Flames of Devotion deals additional corrosion damage. Okay. I kind of want to do, I think it was Weapon Focus Soldier. Okay. Grants the character the use of the Great Sword, Pike, Warhammer, and Arbalist and Arquebus, gaining accuracy with all weapons of those types. That's kind of nice. Two-handed style. Grants a damage bonus while wielding a two-handed weapon. Self is 1.15x damage. Okay, that's pretty sweet. I'll be honest. I've got some... Oh, excuse me. Actually, Scion of Flame, huh? Secrets of Rhyme. Field Triage. Allows the healing of a small amount of health on an ally. You only get one per rest, though. That's not very many. Well, I think I want... So what do you guys think? Shall I get Remember the Rockin' Field, which increases my... It makes it so my Flames of Devotion does 25% more corrosion damage. Or shall I do Black Path? Whenever the Paladin defeats an opponent, nearby enemies are frightened. That's not too bad. That's actually pretty good, really. Because 10% less accuracy. And they also attack less quickly, and they're less resolved. I kind of want to do the Black Path, because I like the idea of scaring everybody. So let's do Black Path. We got some skills. Cool. Yeah, I'll have to check it out, Badger. Unfortunately, now we've got all kinds of inventory management problems. Hold the line. Yeah, where you can engage another enemy. That sounds very good. Dang it, she's dead. I think the leather armor wouldn't be bad. I think the torch would be handy to have, and the lockpicks would be handy to have. Battle axe? That's not bad. We'll bring that too. Crossbow. We don't care about the crossbow. I'm just trying to think, is there anything else that we could carry that would be useful? The Zarep spear. I think we don't want... I think the leather armor is probably more valuable than the other stuff, than the journal. Actually, hang on. 5 copper pieces? What's the armor worth? Yeah, see, the armor is worth 40. And so if we're just going to sell stuff, yeah, the shields are worth almost nothing, so we're going to take those off. Wolf hide? It's not worth very much. Hunting bow. Yeah, so I think we want to bring as much armor as we can with us, because we can sell it for cash. Okay. Whoa, this is interesting. My character's freaking out, guys. I think my character's having a seizure. Oh. Vessel flesh? What the heck? Vessel flesh? Okay. That's really scary. The massive structure is formed with stone, adra, and copper. It's covered with strange glyphs. The air around it vibrates with unusual energy. Okay. Okay. Road south? Can I not go to the road south? There we go. Oh, here we go. I guess we go to the Valewood. Take you 6 hours to complete your journey from Kylantless to the Valewood. Okay.